Ahoy, YouTubers, and welcome to the first and hopefully many lessons that I'll be putting out for you guys. In this lesson we'll cover a lick in A harmonic minor, which is very much of the Yngwie style. I'll play the lick fast first, and then it'll be broken down slowly for you and talked about in the context of the scale that it's been used in. So hopefully you shall find that useful and enjoy. So what we basically have here is a pedal point in the key of A minor using the A harmonic minor scale, which is a very common piece of music in Yngwie's music. Now I'll break it down for you and show it to you fret by fret slowly so you can build it up and learn to play it. We start off on the 13th fret on the E string. And then the bit after is the pedal note that we will keep throughout the whole of the lick, which keeps it going. In this case, it's two notes played in a group of three. So we'll start off on the 17th fret, then the 16th, and then back to the 17th. So what we basically have now is this. And it's these repeated three notes that really give this pedal point the edge. After the 13th fret, we move up to the 12th fret on the E string, but afterwards keeping these same pedal notes. So what we basically have now is this. Which is the first half of the pedal point lick. The next fret that we'll move to is on the B string, and it will be the 15th fret, which is a D. And then you play this note, and then afterwards keep the pedal point again. So then you'd have this. And continuing on for the last note of this pedal will be the 13th fret on the B string. So you continue with the same as the other three notes, play the note and then back to the pedal. So all in all, you would have this. And that's the first pedal lick. I should also mention that each note and pedal is played twice, so you get this. Like that. Now we'll move on to the second half of the lick, which will start on the 12th fret on the B string. So this is the end of the pedal lick, but it's not a pedal point, it is actually a descending picked run in A minor using the A harmonic minor scale. So we start off on the 12th fret B and then move to the 16th fret on the E. And then you have the 13th fret on the E, and then back to the 16th fret, like that. Then you move on to the 12th fret, and then back to the 13th. And then to the 15th fret on the B, back to the 12th again, so you'd have this. Then we will move on to the 13th fret on the B. And that will be back onto the 15th fret on the B. And after that it will be the 12th fret on the B to the 13th. And then our root note, which is the 14th fret on the G, which is an A. And then the 13th fret on the G, and then back to that A. So you'd have this. So that is the second half of the lick. I'll play it all for you now, slowly, close up, and there you can see all the notes. That is basically it. So now once more I'll play it up to speed for you close up so you can have a look at it at the correct speed. Also worth mentioning the scale that I'm using for this. It's the A harmonic minor scale, which if you're playing Yngwie stuff, it's just perfect. It's one of his favourite scales and has that sort of Egyptian, very metal feel. So I think the scale I'm using now is a higher octave one, up here on the A, on the 12th fret on the A string. So I thought I'd show you that, so you can make your own licks as I've just showed you, using this scale. So here's the scale at A speed, and all of it. So 2-octave scale, and sounds really good for all your neoclassical and death metal and everything. So here's a breakdown of it. You start on your A, on the 12th fret on the A string, and then move to the 14th fret and then the 15th fret. So you have your, what I call the minor shape. And you repeat that shape, exactly the same shape and frets, but on the D string. So you'd have the D on the 12th, and then the 14th, and then the 15th. So then you'd have, and then this is where the harmonic minor notes come into key, and what really sets it apart from all the other scales. So you'd move on to the G, and you'd have the 13th fret, and then the first octave of A, the 14th. So you'd have this. That would be the first octave of the scale, but we're also going to do the second, and 3 notes per string as well. So that from this, you'd move on to the 16th fret on the G, which is a B. So you'd have, so all together from now you'd have, then we'd move down onto the B string, and we would have 13th, 15th, and 17th. And then we move down onto the E, we have the 13th, and then this diminished interval, which is what gives the harmonic minor its flavour. So we'd have the 13th to the 16th, and then the semitone interval, which is also the other big interval in a harmonic minor, would be the 17th fret, which is back to our second octave A. So on the E string we'd have, so all together we'd have this. Very common in Malmsteen stuff, and a very interesting scale that will get you out your normal pentatonics and all that, and will really bring some flavour to your playing. Thank you for checking out my first video lesson. I hope you found it useful, and I will hopefully be making many more because I've had many requests and ideas for lessons. If you have any ideas or requests that you would like a lesson made and taught, then message me or comment or whatever, and hopefully I can fulfil your needs and make a lesson on it. So don't hesitate to ask, and I'll see you soon.